Hello and welcome back. How are y'all? We're playing some more Kirby. We're actually probably going to be playing a variety of viewer games, but I just wanted to start with Kirby, and so did Sriracha. Sriracha's taking a shower, she'll be out soon. Oh, I gotta take my vitamin. Thank you, Fluff. Look at my dog. He's so cute. No, no, Fluff. Wow. You can always catch the VOD and whatnot. Too bad you can't size up on the home table. Very cute dog. Do we have anybody hanging out who would like to play? Maybe I'll just do a little warm-up game. I love the green one in the top left. It's just like, just hanging. All the others are so excited. Greenie's just like, I'm good. Ah. Oh, Fluff, you want to play? Yeah, I wasn't getting matched with anybody anyway. I'll open a password lobby then. The password is gonna be... No, I shouldn't make it anything goofy. It's just gonna be Redhead. Oh, nice. Maybe it doesn't. No, it does start the timer. Haha, look at that, Loveberg. If anybody else would like to join, the password is just lowercase redhead. Maybe I should include that in the title. There we go, we'll do that. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like a huge buffer. Wait, is there also negative edge? No. No, there's not. What's up, Vylan? Good to see you. How you doing? We gotta get him in the teacup. Guess what showed up in the mail today? Ooh, is it the box? The box of Dominaria United. Which I've said so many times now that I just say it like Dominaria. It is the box, yes. Oh man. Oh. I'm wired in. Can't be me. I wonder if these cakes actually are different. Yes. I don't think they are. I think the cake one can just be a different flavor. And it's still the same layout. Oh! Ooh! The dodge! Oh. Oh no! Oh! Get that 50. Let's get that 50. Yeah, baby! Yeah, Dominaria. Exactly. This is like a weird version of the song. Hey, what's up, 11? 11, do you have the Kirby game? I can't remember. Oh my god, I'm not getting any. Almost got slammed. I have Kirby Superstar Ultra. You should get this game. Probably have some work to do. I'll be around later, maybe. Okay. Thanks for the lurk. See you, Bylan. Oh! Got him! Love went right for me. Whoa. Oh no! Bad bounce. Didn't get the 50. It makes me hunger. Okay, it's a good hunger. Alright, time for the Battle Royale. Wow, it just gives me one of those, huh? Okay. I like couldn't avoid picking that up. Oh, what? Oh, trying to bounce me back into the shockwave? That was tricky. I'm stuck. Okay. I can only seem to get jelly. I would like to get an attack. There we go. Oh no! That can pick you up out of stone? That's so sad. Oh, that was the triple defeat. Oh gosh darn it. Keep getting plucked. But I also keep getting stone out of it, so... Oh, I got invincible candied. I like his little penguin beak, yeah. Being consumed by Spamton today, so I can't join, but I hope you're having a nice weekend. Thanks, Minutes. Look at Yetta, really going for it. Good job, Yetta. Is it an exact tie? For first? Wow, okay. Wow. Oh, we got the Kirby Pinball Land song. Wow, an exact tie for first. I guess we're in an even match, Fluff. Gorimondo. Okay, thanks for playing, Fluff. That's crazy. The exact same amount of strawberries. The bigger Kirby gets by eating strawberries, the faster his rolling speed. I don't think that's true. Do we have anybody in chat who wants to play? Look at this cupcake tower. What's up, Crispy? Homesick from work. Sorry about that. But yeah, the first draw. You and Flip both slide across the ground, tearing up rocks, and you grittily wipe your hand across your face and go, "You're pretty tough." Yeah, exactly. Did we do like the badass like handshake where you're both like grabbing each other's hand? Does this imply someone was about to eat this cookie with a fork? You do the bro fist bump. Maybe it's a flan. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna do another random match. No, I'm not. I am wired in. Okay, that was weird. I do wish we got random music for this waiting room. Oh. Dang, he was lined up perfect. No, I'll never get him in the teacup. I like the pepper and the salt. The pepper is kind of just a cube. Wow, dead game? What, no one's playing Kirby's Dream Buffet at 3 p.m. Oh, no, never mind. Here we go. Nice. Alright, we got 4. Let's go. 3 p.m. on a Saturday. Wait, what did I say? Did I say Sunday? Did I say Saturday? I have no idea. Things just come out of my mouth, you guys. I don't think about it. Sometimes when you're a streamer, you just have to word vomit. Oh no! Oh, Super Mario Maker. Oh, let's go. Oh no! I think I'm wearing them. You should not be watching this on an empty stomach. I know, right? Oh my god, it's a slideshow. It can't even be Potato Computer because we all have Nintendo Switches. I didn't want that guy to... Oh. Oh my god, I didn't even get the 5. I wonder if somebody disconnected. Get out of my way, blue cheese! Gotta get that 50. The only thing that matters. Yay! It's like a dream world. Oh my god, Rio wanted it so bad. Kirby's Memorial Day barbecue. Is that the only time your family barbecues? Alright, here we go. This is a defeat enemies one. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing great. Oh, most minigame strawberries for sure. Race to the Strawberry Mountains. Out of my way, small fries. It seems like when you bump, it's whoever's in the back wins. Shouldn't it be like biggest Kirby wins? Well, I tried. Look at me and my big rolling speed. I tried to defend against that, couldn't. Yes. See, like, why is he rolling faster? I'm supposed to be the bigger Kirby. It's like, oh, big Kirby's roll faster. It's like, no, they don't. Hear about Return to Dreamland Remaster / Remake? Yeah, I did. Only 2 times above second place at the end of round 2. Yeah, I'm a big target this time. I think I'm worth 50. I really gotta watch out. Ooh, ice cream. This one's, yeah. Okay, well, I'm not worth 50. The stone is really good here. Going real good.
Excellent.
Oh my god, I got captured. Oh no. No, get away from me. Get out of here. Oh my god, he had so much more! Outline's new DDD, new robot armor thing. Oh wait, they have like the robot armor from Robobot? Nice. Oh! That's sad.
Hi, Ellie. Hi, Esper. Hi, Crispy. It's good to see you.
Oh my god. No! Oh, I hate when people got the invincible candy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The invincible candy can blow you up even when you're like using powers, when you're otherwise invincible. It like beats invincibility. Oh man, what a comeback. I did defeat the most enemies. Yeah, no, that's not a win.
That was rough.
Nice. There it is! Yes! Kirby 64 costume. Pixel Galactonite. Who is that girl? That is Ribbon. Oh my god, her wings! I'm going crazy!
Oh, I only can use Kirby. Oh, that looks really cute. Should we play again or should I go back home?
I don't know if we have a bunch of people in chat who are trying to play, so I think you just play again. The Adeline cap with Ribbon holding on, yeah, it's really good. Might see if we want to switch to something in a bit, but I'm having fun playing Kirby.
Okay. You come back and then I come back. Okay, okay.
Nice. I'm trying to convince Ellie to buy this game, but I think she's broke.
Oh, right, right. She's also burned after they got rid of Mario 35.
Played the crap out of Kirby 64 when I had my N64. I played a bunch of it on Wii Virtual Console. I bought Cat Game 2 months ago. Gotta save up. This is 11. Oh man. What a waste. Okay, I'm just kidding. I think it's just fun to hate that game now.
Pancakes, pie, hamburgers.
Nice, yeah, ride those hills to get some speed. You can jump into the syrups.
Oh, we got a second person.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
What is it actually?
You can use it on this wall. Nice. You can jump into those to get extra height.
Oh.
Nice. Ooh, well done! The center path.
Ah!
Good dodge. Nice. I'm not actually sure why Ribbon would be holding on while you were doing this. Ribbon's just holding on with her mouth open. Nice! You don't have to. You just...
I do.
It doesn't matter how fast you do it. It'll wait for you to do it.
I feel like I have to do it. Or were the other names made up?
One person here is real. I believe Garish is real.
That's cute that they make up names for the NPCs.
Yeah. See, now this just makes me think, like, where's City Trial 2? Crispy confirms it. Garish is the one from the lobby. I wish we could do, like, preferred matchmaking. Like, have the password just be... If there's anybody else with this password, match us with them, but if not, just fill the lobby.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You got wrecked.
What does Cuppy do?
It's Tornado. Nice. Yeah, use that unavoidable jump. You barely fit through there.
Oh.
You got mustarded.
Oh.
Yeah, those choke points are really good for attacking. Also, I think when you're, whenever two Kirbys bump, it's the Kirby in the back that wins, not the biggest Kirby or the one going faster. I'm pretty sure it's always the Kirby in the back who wins. It's really weird. I'm so close. Alright. You got this. Nice. Gotta knock him off to get his strawberries. Ah. That's a weird bounce. One strawberry. One rupee? Nice. You're 200. Watch out. Nice, you get your tornado back. Woo! Uh-oh. Johan wants you. Nice, yeah, just collect strawberries. That's the name of the game. Oh my god, Melanie won't leave you alone. Ooh.
It's not over yet.
Solid. Most cherries. Race strawberries. Most time spent hovering. Uh-oh. No!
How close was
By
it?
40 strawberries. Oh.
Here's that bonus.
Man. Almost.
Adeline Pete. Pixel Heavyweight. Yeah, nice. Alright. If you want to switch to a different game, we'll look up.
Okay. I want one more. Oh wait, I didn't change my costume.
Costumes.
I feel like the Mark's hat is like too much. It's too big.
Marks is a lot though.
Oh my god, the music. For some reason I love the Rick costume, it's so good. Alright, after this, maybe we should switch and play some games our viewers could join in on?
Mm-hmm.
Go get the secret Waddle Dee. He's hiding out here. It's a duel. Alright, what do we got? Baumkuchen, pie, shortcake, and sandwiches. The gooey hat. When can we play as a Waddle Dee? Wow, what? Yeah, Bomb Kuchen. That's what we're on right now, apparently. Thought I was gonna hit that guy, but nope. Well, I hit that guy. Oh well. Maybe I'll get bonus strawberries for that later. Oh. No, not gonna get it. Darn. Not fast enough. Perfect! Got the perfect amount. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm bad. Dang, Jack is destroying me. It's made on a spit. Oh, okay. Huh. The cake is chocolate this time.
I approve.
I want to collect the strawberries so we size up and roll faster. Get that mountain at the end. Man, I think that cookie wall was all me. Oh. Ah. Get it. Yes! Eat it, Jack! Or rather, don't eat it! Show me a good time, Jack! Alright, here we go. This is interesting music for the Battle Royale. I got Jack. Jack down. Jack down. Oh no. Jack's got invincible candy. Oh, juked! Jack juked! I got them Jack jukes. Oh no, I'm too fat for my own good. Oh my god, I got that from like on the other side. I almost got to 400.
That's ridiculous.
Poor Jack. He's outclassed.
I don't think we've ever gotten to 400. You're so massive.
Yeah, that's 400. I'm so big. 425 strawberries in this bad boy.
What's our record? Can we see?
I don't know if it shows you the most strawberries you've ever gotten. Nice Kirby 64 song. 20th anniversary logo. Group pose. Bluster Bomb Poppy Rose Jr. Yeah, I don't think there's like a stats page or anything. Maybe in free rolling? Nope. No. No, nothing that would come up in today's spinner. She doesn't like seaweed, I know that.
You get there. My mom is smothered snakes with seaweed.
I didn't realize the free rolling area was so big. What's up there? Is this a pancake stuck to a Pocky?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely incredible. What is going to be up here at the top of this?
I assume
Oh! Oh my god.
regret.
No! I floated to the wrong section. Okay, this is supposed to be viewer game day, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna get to the top of this and then we're gonna switch to... What other kind of viewer games do you want to play today?
I want to play trivia.
Is there a Kirby and Foodland game? Oh, like an actual game? I don't think so.
I want to play You Don't Know That.
Oh yeah?
That wasn't great. Oh yeah, you're just going down. Violence back. Gotta kick in.
What's up, Island? Oh, there's even Wispy Woods over there. What's he doing? Can you beat him up?
I think you sure can.
He drops strawberries.
More.
Get him.
Destroy him.
Can you like beat him? It looks like you might not be able to beat him. I know in Kirby Air Ride you have to hit him like a lot to beat him. Okay, I don't think you can beat him. We sure did get a lot of strawberries out of him though. What is that? What is this? What is this? Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the terrible like ice cream treat SpongeBob.
Oh my.
Oh, it's so good. As a regular abuser of Air Ride Wispy, no, it really doesn't take much. I feel like it takes much for like if you don't know you can do it. Mint chocolate. Ew! Ew, mint chocolate chip. Axel, you're fired.
Ban that guy.
Ban that guy. Alright.
Though, I just bought some dairy-free mint chocolate chip ice cream, and I bought a different brand before that tasted good. And I tried a different brand, and then I regretted it. Because this one, the mint tasted good, but the chocolate was just not correct.
It was like grainy.
Grainy. So I learned my lesson.
Making some progress with getting Pallet Town translated. Nice. That's fun. I'm with Wexel, not a fan of Mint most of the time. You guys are missing out. Mint is great. Okay. You wanted to play YDKJ?
Yes.
That's right, it's a 5. Oh yeah, can't skip the intro for this one. They didn't figure that out until 6 games in. There we go. It's the flavor of toothpaste. Yeah, they make toothpaste flavored like that because it's tasty. That's why they make the toothpaste taste that way.
The Binge Pipe menu screen is now trending.
Okay. Wow, nice. Okay. This. Are you ready? Sriracha?
I will get red.
Are you alright?
I tried my meds this morning, but I'm like all tired.
Uh-oh.
Some critics say Binge Pipe isn't a real streaming service, it's just a framing device for a video game. These critics are entitled to their opinions and their privacy, so don't go looking for them. They're fine.
Wow.
The little chuckle was so good. Alright, if you want to play You Don't Know Jack, the fast-paced trivia game on stream with us.
Binge Pipe provides the quality content my
shut
friends
up,
and
I'm trying to
family
talk.
needs for entertainment. But what about my physical
Go to
needs?
jackbox.tv
Sounds like
and enter
you
the
need
room
to try
code.
Binge Pipe carrots.
Come again?
Binge Pipe farms create human
streaming
consumables
service
using the
that
latest
makes
data
carrots.
technology. Instead of water and sunlight, the crops are fed your personal information to create
Everything all right?
produce that's produced specifically for their target audience.
Wow, it tastes
Stop
like
it.
nostalgia and self-importance.
That's the personalized touch and the glyphosate.
I don't know what could be better than these Binge Pipe vegetables.
They also make cake.
Oh, let's eat that instead.
Coming soon to Binge Pipe, this.
911, what's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there. I'm going to give you instructions in the meantime, okay? Okay. All right. The first thing I need you to do is record the murder scene. Get a few different angles and maybe add a slow pan to a wall of family portraits. Oh yeah, that'd be really nice. What? Ma'am, please stay calm. We need you to film a few things for the potential true crime doc about your husband. True crime doc? What are you talking about? Ma'am, I need you to calm down and listen. It's crucial that we get some B-roll right now, or, production is gonna drag on for this project. I am not filming that! Well then, can you at least get some footage of a neighbor acting weird or saying something cryptic? Or could you get some footage of maybe a crow flying from a telephone wire, landing on a fence?
I tell you what, though, man, life is different.
Alright, if we've got anybody who's
Life
trying to
is
join but
different.
can't, let me know and I will give you a few more seconds.
Can I have screen
Otherwise,
time?
I'm going to start the
Can
game.
I have screen time? My nephew kept asking me that question, and I said, sure. And then I plopped him in front of my screen door. I said, that was my screen time as a kid. I have an irrational
That's
fear
too
of
real,
change.
Binge Pipe is ignoring our lawyers and presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Now we are become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and I'll bet you $5 you can't guess my name. Oh, damn it. While we wait for the others to get here, I've been working on this monologue where I'm a sea captain who... Oh, you're all here? Never mind. Okay, runners, on your marks.
Like where I'm a sea captain. That's definitely a reference to something.
First, a Nobel attempt. Which of the following very unlikely things is most impossible? Dr. Oz winning the Nobel Prize for Medicine, Dr. Phil winning the Nobel Prize for Psychology, Bill Nye winning the Nobel Prize for Chemistry, or Dr. Dre winning the Nobel Prize for Literature? So who got it? Honestly, this one seems most likely.
Oh.
There are Nobel Prizes for medicine, chemistry, and literature.
That was my
but
second
there is
choice.
no
There's
Nobel
not
Prize for
one for
psychology, so Dr.
psychology?
Phil would never get a chance to win a
That's
Nobel
bullshit.
Prize in his academic field.
Jim Abby, thank you for the follow. For your choice.
Honestly, though,
Oh,
anything
sorry
is
that we
possible
just
when you
missed
know
you,
Oprah.
11.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I thought the guy
This
didn't have a
one's called
degree.
I'm going to kill you. Please RSVP. The three things I remember about Hannibal Lecter are that he eats people, he has impeccable manners, and he really loves to lean into the campy wordplay with his victims. What message would Hannibal Lecter leave for Hannibal Buress if he had to reschedule eating him? I am not trying to play you, I just want to do this right. Sorry to stand you up, but I already ate. We will have to Congress later, my fellow man. Or, hope this doesn't start a war in general with you. Okay, what'd you pick? No, not Hannibal Barca, everyone's favorite Carthaginian commander and uncredited creator of the first Barca Lounger, which is what you were thinking, of course. Hannibal Buress is a stand-up comedian.
Oh. He's a congressman.
And if you stand
I
up
know.
to stand up, he probably just goes home to lay down.
Relaxing with the stars.
Big gospel. That's exactly what I was thinking. This is close. Yeah.
Why
well,
not try
you know, you were close.
ostentatious? And mind your manners, because it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna list off names of 7 women, and for each one, you tell me if it's a character from a Jane Austen
Oh, this is
novel
gonna be
or
impossible.
a character from an Austin Powers movie. Think fast, you'll only get a few
Maybe not
seconds
that
to pick
impossible.
between Jane Austen or Austin Powers. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention.
Is there not a
Ready?
bolt for this
Let's
one?
go.
I guess.
Frau Verbissenup.
Shit.
Vanessa Kensington.
Shit.
Caroline Bingley. Robin Swallows. Emma Woodhouse. Judy Bennett.
Whatever. I'm just trying to get the screw. God damn it!
Fanny Price.
Are you kidding me?
I only missed just
It's
won!
like a human pyramid of failure.
I've read a lot
but
of
you
Jane
all,
Austen.
You failed in ways
I
numbers
like
can't
to give me a
truly
high five because
explain.
I'm very, very proud of myself.
Okay.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been
Yeah, of
activated.
course, everyone
Oh,
got
that means
Robin
it's screw time.
swallows.
That's right, Cookie. Using a screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
I don't need you anymore.
Let's try synchronized spiking. This is a two-part question. Ready? Part 1, what year did beach volleyball become an official Olympic sport? And part 2, what year did I first start regularly watching the Olympics? 1972. Uh-oh. Player 1 just let loose a screw. See if you can read this.
Hey, Wolf. How you doing? What's it showing you? Oh, shoot, I have to answer, too.
It was just, very dark gray on black. So very
Okay, let's take a look. Beach volleyball became an official sport in the Summer Olympics in 1996, which, completely coincidentally, is the same year I started regularly watching the Olympics. To be honest, I didn't even have a television set before 1996. Well, I did, but it didn't have beach volleyball on it, so it was just pretty much a fancy paperweight. That screw was a good move, player 1. Here's that cash.
That's what I clicked. Oh, no. I guess the screw got you.
Here's one I like to call.
You might be Glow. You can
Remember
check
Cheers?
in the settings under the
If
advanced
after
like video
taking a
stats.
sociology class, Diane convinced the patrons of Cheers to start calling norm one of the 4 types of cultural norms, what would they not shout as he walked through the door? Mores, folkways, ethics, or taboos? So what'd you pick? Need a hug? I hate to lead you on. None of you got it. Mores, folkways, taboos, and laws are 4 cultural norms. Ethics can only help shape norms. Although drinking 12
We're
beers
all
a
in the
night also
negative.
has an effect on the shape of
We're all
norms.
gonna owe the game show money after this.
Say goodbye to round 1. Numbers don't lie. Let's take a look.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Now that's
Oh yeah,
good
what's
game
going on,
design.
11?
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next, a few bricks shy of a full set.
Advancing.
Suppose Danish company Lego wanted their next Lego movie
Why are
to
the
be set
screws
close
bent?
to home, in Denmark. Which classic character would we
Great
watch go to
party. Oh,
pieces?
hell yeah.
Lego Frankenstein,
Yeah,
Lego
party.
Captain Ahab, Lego Hamlet, or Lego Gregor Samsa? Who picked what? It's the man who built the monster and not the monster itself that's the wrong answer. Your inability to recognize reality is almost Kafkaesque. Both Prince Hamlet and Legos are Danish. Sure, having to kill the uncle that
I'm
murdered your
with
father is
Pitbull.
tough, but stepping on a Lego with bare feet, that's the real tragedy.
Let's try those. The mansplaining out.
Las Vegas Schmoke.
Just there's one
Dora
just
the
go, uh-oh.
agoraphobic.
Coming up, the ingredients for a perfect summer. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a...
What?
That's pretty bad.
Remember to
Oh
type
boy.
quick. That cash
This
will be
is the
counting
worst.
down until you lock in an answer. Okay, focus up. Check out this gibberish phrase and then write down what common expression you think it rhymes with. Mud fizz liquor, pan hotter. And don't let that punctuation fool you.
Oh, I know what it is. This one.
It's okay to betray friends.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on.
Well, it's better than betraying your cousin.
Okay. I think I have this one too.
Oh, this is the first one that kind of made sense to me.
My veins
I
are
think it
filled
did
with
well, yeah.
sludge compared to H2O.
I feel like I'm having a stroke. I actually love this kind of question. I understand
Okay,
why
pencils
it's like
down.
tough
Player
for people,
4.
but I also love it.
You just didn't get it, did you? I can't stand the suspense. What is it?
Blood is thicker than water.
Moving right along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
And now, tripping on friendship.
I'm surprised
Guys,
you didn't like
great news.
Mom
I got
Rocks.
invited to an EDM concert
Oh, I
by a
missed
group of
that.
frightening teenagers. They told me we're going to trip on mescaline, and I'm the one who needs to bring all the mescaline. Am I saying that right? Quick, where can I get some mescaline? A grocery store, a hardware store, a craft store, or a pharmacy?
I don't know.
Oh, look out. Player 4 just screwed the room. You don't mind reading the fine print, right?
Oh, there's no way you can scroll through the fine print
And how'd we do?
in that short of a time.
Ow.
Well, nobody got this one, so let's just move on with our lives. Mescaline is a mix of assorted salad greens.
No, it's not.
Hold on, I think maybe those teens were talking about a psychedelic drug, which is too bad because this salad is so good. Oh, excellent screwing, player 4. Spend this wisely.
Skills.
There will be a moment. Oh no, my quiche.
Here's one for you. Type equals squiggly bracket, male, comma, Hollywood, squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
BingePipe has some raw data they can't seem to authenticate on their own.
Here's the data we have to work with. Untagging Robert Shapiro photos. Selling T-Bird jacket. Idina Menzel pronunciation. Whose search history have we acquired? Bruce Willis.
Look sharp. Player 3 used that screw. Good luck following the bouncing answer.
Oh, I know that one of these persons was famous for mispronouncing Idina Menzel's name, but I don't know.
Mescaline's a mix of assorted small young salad greens, according to Wikipedia's software. Thank you.
Let's see how that shook out. John Travolta played Robert Shapiro in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, a member of the T-Birds in Greece, and couldn't quite seem to correctly pronounce Idina Menzel.
Everybody got it.
I'm surprised you didn't find anything more salacious in his search history.
BingePipe Legal advised us to not go there.
My screws is low. Sometimes you just use the screw and everyone gets it right.
Try this on for size. I'm cuckoo for global agricultural statistics.
I am too.
Which of these breakfast cereals is made with the top 2 most produced grains in the world? Cinnamon Corn Crunch, now with wheat. Frosted Potato Nuggets, now with soy. Fruity Rice Dunks, now with wheat. Or Soy Blasted Corn Zings, now with extra corn.
Is potato a grain?
This is so hard.
What'd you guys pick? I think you know it's coming.
Aww.
corn is the most
Good
produced
job,
grain in
Michael.
the world.
I thought it was a
Wheat
trick
comes in
question.
second.
I knew corn was up
rice
there.
is
I
a
just
close
didn't know
third.
soy or wheat. I should have just picked wheat.
Cereal
Wheat is
agriculturists
everywhere.
have yet to classify the crunch berry.
Dang, this has been tough.
It's time. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Follow the yellow brick road. Now, what did Dorothy warn me about again? Good luck.
The lions come at night. Oh. What's second hand? So do you think Bears is going to be one of them here? I wonder. Wow, look at that. Wait, what?
What's the Bears league?
Wait, what? Yeah, what do you mean no?
11. Can you please
That's
that
the wrong
real quick?
spelling. So, next one is my.
Call Me By Your Name wasn't out when this was out. They updated this. Call Me By Your Name came out last year.
The exclamation point too. I surpassed you! Yes! I did so good
But I
that
got all
round!
those Jane Austen
Excellent
ones
job,
right.
player one. You won by the skin of your teeth. It's
Yeah,
super
well,
close,
I
actually.
can't
Anyway,
learn everything from books. Oh, that was good. Should we play that again? Good one. Okay.
Binge Pipe is a little too proud of this menu screen.
Horse mist.
Binge Pipe is more
Wow,
than a streaming
great room
service,
code.
and it's also less
Please.
than a streaming service
Triple X.
because we're not a streaming service. Or are we?
You know what I have in my head?
Yes, we
What?
aren't.
First I was afraid, I was petrified.
Why?
Because I listened to it in the shower.
Oh. I thought you listened to Cake in the shower.
Well, I did. It has a cover of that.
They do?
They
As
do.
a mom, I used to stay up
And they
nights
only
worried
changed
about
one
what my kids were
word.
watching on
1,
TV.
2, and
But then I got
3.
Binge Pipe. With hours and hours of quality movies, TV programs, and game shows, I haven't had time to worry about my kids
And I think
at
it is
all.
like they
Whoa,
made it.
a movie
I
about a
should've
horse that's
changed
also
my
a
fucking
doctor? Looks like I'm
Instead of
missing
I
another
should've
dance
changed
recital.
that stupid
Is
lock
it
or something
possible
like
to
that.
have too much
That's
content?
the only
These
swear
new
word they
Binge
have in
Pipe
the
programs
entire
say
song, but they changed
no.
that one word.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binge Pipe show.
If anybody would like
Action.
to join,
I
you just
travel
gotta go
the
to
world, make friends,
jackbox.tv
and
on
see
an
a
internet-capable
whole lot of
device.
What is that?
Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
It's
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child.
It's
Oh
been-
no.
And then to find out I had
Sheep
3
go to heaven.
identical sisters out there.
goats
I just,
go to heaven. Wow.
I'm sorry, it's just
So
all
rude.
very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one amazing lady. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
Hey kids, do you believe in a world of make-believe?
Binge Pipe got a little tipsy and decided to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Sue us. We dare you.
I'm Cookie, and this is You Don't Know Jack. Or is it? No, it is. You know, in a game like this, you're really competing against yourself. No, I'm just kidding. You're actually competing with the other players.
Wow, a lot of just kidding
all
from
of you in
Cookie
the
today.
audience who couldn't be bothered to buy the game. I'm adding an audience bonus just for you.
Couldn't be bothered to buy the game?
Right, the less bonus money goes to the players. If the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer.
Yeah.
All right, we're taking off.
I wonder if that's a meta joke or if that is like an artifact.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, when I mentioned the anaconda, it was not a euphemism. How long was the longest snake ever discovered?
Oh boy.
3 Nicki Minaj's,
Oh
4.5
God.
Nicki Minaj's, half a dozen Nicki Minaj's, or 6 Nicki Minaj's and 2 Sir Mix-a-Lots.
Actually, I picked Steve, and now I think it's me.
Okay, who chose what? Hopefully your score is a grower, not a shower.
I used to know this one.
Nicki Minaj is 5'2", and Sir Mix-a-Lot is 5'11". 6 of the former and 2 of the latter would be just under 43 feet, the length of the largest snake fossil ever discovered.
It was a fossil?
Oh, that's cheating. I was thinking of like
This
a real
Titan
life
boa
snake.
grew larger than the anaconda because it was less picky. It would gladly
Although I
accept
guess it'd be a
some whether you had
reason.
bugs or
Scams
not.
for kids. Back down, live.
I guess I'll give you one that died recently.
It's time for All the President's Antacids. Suppose a U.S. president was forced to share a medicine cabinet with all their cabinet members. What would you not find in there? The vice president's antifungal powder, the press secretary's hemorrhoid cream, the attorney general's throat lozenges, or the secretary of state's nose hair trimmer.
I'm not sure what it sounds like.
Which of these is not part of the president's cabinet?
Let's see who got it. Excuse me.
The vice president, right?
Let's save ourselves some
Oh
time.
shit! I didn't even
The
read
press
that.
secretary is not an official cabinet position, so they'd be keeping their
Wait, but the
hemorrhoid
vice
cream
president
elsewhere.
isn't because the president appoints their own cabinet.
But it's not like they couldn't make some room in there. Does the Secretary of Agriculture really need that many jars of Vicks Vapo Rub?
It wasn't me. No, there.
I call this one hardcore relief, and you're gonna feel
cares?
so much
Love
better
it.
after this dis or
So
dat.
bitter.
I'm gonna
That's
read
also
off 7
points to
things, and
BB.
for each, I want you to tell me if it's a part of a
Wait,
toilet
wait.
or a type of pleasure aid sold by the adult novelty company
Oh, no.
Doc Johnson. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between a toilet part or a type of pleasure aid. And you're all doing this together,
Very
so
special name.
focus up.
That's a very
Okay, let's do
diplomatic
it.
name for it.
Flapper. C-ring.
Oh man, I I know a lot of these. Never mind. I don't.
Wax ring.
Oh, I thought I remembered because the guy who fixed our toilet like a long time ago told us about a bunch of stuff. There was a ring of some kind.
9-inch stroker.
Oh boy. No, that was too easy. It couldn't have been. Oh no, it is.
Clover clips.
You're talking about the toilet guy. It's very concerning. Never mind.
Float ball.
That was easy.
Not a lot of rock
After going up
stars,
to about
but,
7
decent
out of
rhythm
7.
section.
God
But
damn
player
it.
3, tough one. You failed to live up to my already very low expectations.
The binge pipe algorithm has detected hurt feelings.
Sounds like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screwing.
Okay, but don't complain if you get confused later.
Fair enough.
Just one more benefit of your Binge Pipe membership.
For the booze.
I don't need you anymore.
Don't plum shame.
Next up, brand focused. The letters in which of these brand names are traditionally monochromatic? Coca-Cola, FedEx, Subway, or Google?
Letters. Stop it. You.
Here, you guys can look too.
Hope you like what you picked. The Sub and the Way are two different colors.
John really likes
FedEx and
Coca-Cola,
Subway letters
so
each use two
we have
different
Coca-Cola
colors,
in our
and
house
Google
now.
goes crazy with a different color for each letter. But monochromatic means one color. Branded Coca-Cola is almost always all white. Some people call it soda, others call it pop. To me, it will always be known as mouthwash.
Elder gods can't die. That's my computer.
Introducing type equals squiggly bracket music comma female squiggly bracket.
Oh, this seems
It's time
familiar.
for cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
So, binge pipe user data is very, secure.
But just for fun, can you identify who this information belongs to so we can return it to them without a lawsuit? Directions to get around that track is I ain't no grammatically correct. Why do these bananas taste like redacted? Whose search history have we acquired? Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Mandy Moore, or Gwen Stefani?
You sing this song.
I can't get over. Why do these bananas taste like shit?
It's Gwen Stefani, right?
I don't know.
I love this part.
I ain't no hollaback
And
girl.
I couldn't care
Ain't
Mandy
no
less.
hollaback girl.
Talking about how many times she's been around that track and how that shit is bananas is the way Gwen Stefani professes she ain't no hollaback girl.
I knew you would be able to do it. I had no doubt.
Yeah, leave the outdated puns to me, please. And how'd the audience do on that one?
The pictures
Good
of the food
news!
captions
This
seem like they
audience
were
is
designing a
clueless.
game in
That
which
means the
caption
right
photos,
answer's
which I
worth a
guess
little
they couldn't
extra.
include this by the
You can
internet.
thank me later.
Which was in a previous pack, so.
Round one is dead to me.
So maybe they
Where's
made a
that
bunch-
beautiful
I
scoreboard?
think they have a lot of
Currently,
of
player
stock
5
photos.
is in the lead.
And they like,
Player 1, on the other hand, there's a soft spot on
Whatever,
every
I'll beat you
apple.
on in the
It's you. The
Jack
data we
attack,
have
'cause it's the only
acquired
round that actually
demonstrates a
matters.
need for an additional
that's how it happened
screw.
last time.
And keep in mind, round two screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong.
What's a
so
hollaback
do not
girl?
be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you
the
better
girl that
answer
when you
fast
holler,
if you don't
when
want to be
holler at her,
screwed.
hollers back.
Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round two?
It's like the first round didn't even matter.
Or you in the audience, Will?
There is no hiding from. I'm not here to make fronds. The only thing worse than being on an awkward first date is having it available in a box
Birds
set.
can't yell, 11. They
What would
flop.
you hear on The Bachelor if the producers decided the color of the flowers given out should directly match each contestant's name? Ebony, would you accept it? Oh, this'll be good. Player 3 just let loose a screw. No vowels for you.
Thank you, 11.
This one should be pretty easy.
Okay, let's take a look. Ebony describes a dark color. Jasmine are traditionally white. Please say your goodbyes. Sunflowers are a rich yellow color, otherwise known
that
as
makes-
amber.
How is school?
Sure,
How
it's
is
okay when it's
life?
on TV, but when I try to date 20 women at one time, it's called a cult.
L'espère se moque de moi.
Similar town.
Behold, that puma just ate Tyra. Imagine an unfortunate typo leads NBC to produce America's Got Talents, where celebrity judges fight off a series of clawed animals. Which scenario would we never see? Seal fending off a seal? Howie man? Brace yourself. Player 1 decided to screw. Maybe it's time to rebrand.
I got to read a really weird horror-ish story in my Japanese
Let's see who got it.
class.
Could be worse, you know, in theory. Orangutans have adorable
Yeah, that
fingers,
was
but
terrible
no
screw.
claws.
What?
So you will never see Simon
They have
punching one of
fingernails,
them,
not claws.
but I have to admit it's really easy to picture. Nice screw job, player 1. Here's your extra cash. Oh, and it
I
looks
had to
like
pick
we've
up
got
my
a
hot
name
dog. I wonder
change.
why it looked like a frog.
Yeah,
so
I
you
love
already
that
read
screw.
didn't you?
No.
Oh. We gotta talk about frogs now that Meg is here.
Then I learned to heed the winds
Roman
of air.
churches.
How about this one? Where did I leave my bag? And uh-oh, Dress Up Kit's Dime Store.
It's time for a
Where did I leave my bag?
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, here it comes. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what TV show title it rhymes with. Door hinge biz, a blue sack. And pay no attention to that punctuation. Fashionable colors.
Oh, I got it.
Oh my god, that was like the fastest I've ever done one of these.
Hold on. I can't type.
Might change after your court case.
Man, this show really did just like disappear off the face of the earth, huh?
I really don't know much about this.
It was like the biggest thing for so long, and then it's like Avatar. It just kind of like dropped.
Citrus is the most current dark color.
Wow, more names of like plants to describe color.
Let's see how you did. Player 3, don't feel bad. Or do. What else have we got here? So, what was it?
Dang, how
Now let's keep going.
Yes. I typoed orange like 3 times as well.
Safely removing your own part.
Up next, booty pebbles. Hey, what's in your butt? The occipital muscle, the piriformis muscle, the teres major muscle, or the zygomatic muscle?
I'm not sure.
What'd you guys pick? The teres major muscle is in your shoulder, aka the butt of the torso. The piriformis muscle is located deep in the buttocks.
Felt like I'd read that. One of the times.
How deep? About as deep
I
as
just
that
realized you got
Hasbro
renamed
Akbar
to
action
Mad
figure
Motto
you
Man.
accidentally sat on in middle school.
Dang, is
Well,
the Nude Crusade. There's 11's favorite show.
Oh god, yeah, that is Lynn's favorite
Take a
show.
good look at
I read it as
the
Madam
5
Ottoman.
stages of reef.
Oh.
You know what they say?
Probably that then.
The Nile ain't just a river in Egypt. So true. It's also a river in Libya, Sudan, Algeria,
Oh, no.
or Niger.
That's happened to me before. I'll answer and then realize I got it wrong.
And how do we do? Sweet dreams. The Nile River passes through 11 countries, including
geography
Sudan.
question
So
right.
it definitely ain't just a river in Egypt.
I got a copter.
Another thing I always say, the Elephant Butte ain't just a river in New Mexico. Yeah, it's a lake actually. Look it up. made it to the... Ah, I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. That's
as far as I know.
unusual. This one's a little out there. Good luck.
Hey!
Not that we would know. We're very far away from that place. You don't know where we are, geographically.
We've literally been there on stream.
Oh.
I guess they resell these, you know, and they are selling them again from.
Curious Jeff, my favorite off-brand monkey. I think I've got this. Unless somebody absolutely crushed it, I think I win. When you're strange-ish things is really good.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice show, says 11.
It is a show. Yeah, you definitely beat me.
Oh my god, I crushed it, dude. I'm walking home with so much fucking money. Wow! Actually, hold on, you almost got me!
Way to go, player one. Squeaking by with a win like a mouse with nothing to lose. Way to go. But keep in mind... You don't know Jack!
After 50 days at sea.
I need food. I need water. But most of all, I need...
Can you literally stop talking about your needs for 1 second and ask me about my day?
Okay, how was your day?
Congrats, you two. Also, rigged.
Welcomes you. Copy paste. Instagramma.
Instagramma. That's really good. Ooh, we should play Split the Room. That's a really good one.
It is a really good one.
The creepy noises. Alright, Split the Room. This is a game about trying to make 50% of people say yes and 50% of people say no.
I can't believe I got to share the cheat on the Coca-Cola one.
Join the party.
It's a game about consent. Yeah, pretty much. It's a creative one. So, well, if it's only letting you join in the audience, it's probably because you're not logged in via Twitch. You'll have to log in via Twitch in order to join as a player. And if anybody else would like to join, you can go to jackbox.tv on any internet-capable device. Enter that room code and log in with your Twitch username and play with us. The hamburger menu, yeah. That's what they call it. Somebody was real hungry when they coined that one. It's like a hamburger.
There's room for more.
Would you buy me this for my birthday?
Ooh, that does look very nice.
I already added the vegan
Join us.
cookies to my cart, but they're not enough to qualify for free shipping. I'm getting 3 packages for $17, which is kind of spendy, but this is very spendy.
Psst, join the party.
Would you type and not say out loud your address, your
Five,
family's
five,
address? Are y'all on Zillow? Says 11. We were waiting for lunch hour and had to think of
Join
something.
us.
Okay. Oh, nice. We got Et La Orac, which is Karawailti backwards.
Join us.
Okay. I'm gonna start the game here.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better?
That's okay, Wolf.
There
You can
are
just play
infinite
via the
possibilities
audience.
you
The
could write
audience
in
is
to
a full
complete
player
this
in this game.
scenario.
Yeah.
Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin. I'm about to throw your sense of right and wrong into a blender, and I'm adding kale so it's healthy. Get ready to split the room. Finish the scenario that has been sent to your device.
All right, here we go.
Hopefully I pronounced your name somewhat correctly.
Only 27 seconds left. It made like a little ruffling noise.
This scenario is called Cheers to the Confused Couple. You're giving a toast at your sister's wedding. You say 100 wonderful things about her, but when it comes to her new husband, you totally blank. The only fact you can remember is this. Do you blurt it out?
No, no.
You knew this and still went to the wedding?
Oh my god.
What?
11! Oh. There is a scenario in which you probably wouldn't care if you knew one or both of them were entirely infertile.
Yeah. It's not something you should know about.
You could know about your sister.
And now he is.
Okay.
Yes? No, it's too late, you guys. It's way too late.
The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get.
I guess they
It's
can adopt.
time for the contestant's secret. You are currently second place on a nationally televised game show. You happen to know that this word triggers memory loss in the first place contestant. Do you slip that word into an answer?
Oh.
Well, the word isn't, like, bad, so this is just a question of which would you, like, cheat. Mega Mania. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Get ready for Brain Drain. Rich people now purchase downloads of people's memories. You are offered $100,000 for your last remaining memory of this. You could use this money for your child's tuition. Do you sell your memory?
What would Grandma want? Yeah. Yeah, Megan.
Wow, you did too? You're like so like focused on keeping memories and like taking pictures of things.
And now, Binge Pipe presents Speed Between the
Well,
Lines.
the fact that I can't actually identify
You
my
have a
last
lifetime
memory
skip
with my
pass,
grandma
meaning you can skip to the
means
front of
I
any
don't
line.
actually know what they
Airports,
take.
DMV, grocery store,
I think it
etc.
meant you would have no
But
more
every
memories
time
of
you
your
use
grandma.
it,
Oh,
it will
period?
automatically
Yeah.
transport this person to this place
remember
for an
some
hour.
memory very
Do you
well.
take full advantage of it?
Full advantage.
Eleven is not pleased.
For an hour. Like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Megan. I thought it would just be one memory. Only Wexel was that heartless. In the audience, I guess.
yeah, I believe it's the your only remaining memory of not like your most recent memory. Otherwise, like why would that
Up
matter?
next
I
is
think,
Paranormal Estate.
honestly, she'd probably be okay in Russia.
A ghost in your
the fact
house
that
haunts
she
you by
couldn't just live her
spoiling
life
TV
for a
shows and
full
movies. To
hour
make it disappear, you have to carve this into your front door. Do you do it?
What if she texted me she was in a situation she wanted to get out of? You'd have to go find a line. Oh my god, you're all insane.
Because it didn't specify how big. You could do it kind of small. And you could also probably add on
Brace
a
yourself
bunch of other
for
weird and wacky
an
sayings.
Well, I don't
actor's
control
strike.
that part.
You are a struggling actor who gets offered a big role in a wildly successful film franchise.
I thought it was
But in the biggest scene of the film, you will be required to do this.
Oh.
Multiple times.
Oh.
Do you do it?
Mom, pick me up. Mom, pick me up. I don't think she can pick you up from Russia. The stakes would be higher for you, Wolf. Ellie! Just remember, the internet is forever.
Feast your eyes on.
Well,
camera,
either they
off
show
book.
it and it's that kind of movie, so everyone knew what they were getting
entering
into.
a news program with your
Or
co-host.
they
this
don't
person.
show it because it's
not
not that
aware
kind of
that they're
movie.
still on air. They start saying this. Do you tell your producer
I'm
to
saying
cut to
more
commercial?
like if Eleven's friends take pictures of her. Oh man.
Oh, you're in full mom mode. Got it.
Yeah, I am. I mean, if she's over the age of 18, she wants
Just remember, 11. You gotta really, really overthink everything you're doing at your age, or it could ruin your entire life forever.
Oh, she trusts her friend. And hey, when she's 18, she can dance naked.
The actions you're taking now will have 80-year consequences. Think about that, okay?
Shut up.
Don't worry about it though. Like, just have fun.
Pretty even.
Super split.
Nice. Perfectly even.
You did it. Yeah, I think that was the only super
Liberté.
split we got.
Let's check in with the standings.
Points.
We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be two options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Heyo!
I think I made mine not splittable.
Not splittable.
I really try not to just copy the other answer and make it nearly identical. I feel like it's cheating a little bit.
Yeah.
But the one I had, I feel like maybe I should have just copied it and changed like the word.
I feel like we could probably discourage that ourselves by just, if somebody does that, just vote for the original answer, yeah. You can establish a metagame that would further creative potential.
Hurry up, time's running out.
He canceled himself.
He did cancel himself. Wow.
There are only 2 apartments available in your price range, and they're both haunted. You can either live in an apartment with the ghost of Vladimir Lenin or the ghost of this person. Which ghost do you choose to cohabitate with?
Lenin was a Russian figure in the Soviet Union.
have people on both
Was he
sides of the Iron Curtain.
Soviet Union?
No bonus points for you.
I forget all of the names.
I don't know what was wrong about this guy. I like to... Let me wait until after the question to say this. Well, after the votes, I mean. Okay, I feel like the Ghost of Christmas Past, his like power isn't good enough when it's not like December.
Nice.
I think it is Christmas Past that show me like past Christmases. Oh, Duke is twitching in his chair.
Oh yeah, is he having a little soft drink? Oh yeah.
You get some bonus
He's not
points.
dead.
Oh,
So
Ellie.
Moving on. You have lost the ability to say hello. When you greet people, you have the option of shouting, "You are here right now," or this. Which do you select as your new greeting?
Oh no, we're now a weird, quirky cartoon character with a forced
God damn
gimmick.
it! I knew I should have tried one that was less funny. Like, at least I got you.
What's up, Culvers? Depends when I have fun and Gabe.
Hi, Colby.
I feel like if I had to say the one on the left, I just wouldn't greet people.
Yeah.
I would try to greet people as little as possible.
Yeah, you would just like position yourself in places in the room.
Let's switch things up.
What?
You're the editor of a major
Like
newspaper. Your two
I
star
assume you don't
reporters
even
each
allow
come
to,
in
like,
with an
wave or
amazing
not.
story. You can either devote your
ignore
entire
them.
front page to Elvis
Right.
being found alive, or this.
Just don't greet people.
Which story do you put on the
Go
front
straight into
page?
conversation.
Had to play goalkeeper today.
Did you get hit in the head? Oh, wow, really? The dog.
It all comes down
I feel
to
like
this.
where's the story in that? You know, it's just like here's a dog and he sure does talk.
That's the story. It's a very big deal.
That's like
The
a
other story
TV
is
news
here is
story.
Elvis and he is alive.
No, it's like Elvis. What have you been doing for the past like few years? Like, tell us about that. And he has like a huge story.
I would much rather hear about what the dog's been doing for the past 2 years.
We know what he's been doing. He's been licking his butt.
Dude, is that true?
I gave away a pen, but I saved it. I hate it when you lend somebody your pen and then they don't give it back.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's a short stream today. We have a family dinner with Redhead's mom and my mom.
And we may be pitching them some sort of idea. So
You guys might be invested.
yeah. So wish us luck.
I know. I'm sorry, Colby. Tomorrow I think we're gonna play some Final Fantasy VII. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be good. We're gonna go raid Affinity Chris, awesome guy who likes to play game, every single game in a series repertoire called a Chrono Stream. Well, Chrono streams. He doesn't do it all in one sitting. That'd be crazy. But no, he'll find like mobile games, handheld games. He'll find board games. He'll find like tabletop games. Anything with the branding on it. He'll play it.
That's the goal, Colby.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe someday of some kind. Who knows? All right. Yeah, and on Monday we're going to be playing more Sonic. We've got Sonic Advance is what we're going to play now. Comes after Sonic Adventure 2. So we're going back to 2D Sonic, back to our platformer, and I've heard the Sonic Advance games are pretty good, so we might have something to look forward to, actually. It'll be awesome. Thank you all for playing with us. We love playing some viewer games. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. You hit the raid button.
Hold on, you have to wait because people are on a delay. So if you just hit raid, they don't get to hear your final words.